Okay guys, here I have a Case 580E model backhoe steering cylinder. On the right side it was leaking. I picked up this backhoe and I'm trying to clean up all these leaks. I replaced two loader cylinder pack seals and the backhoe dipper cylinder. Now I'm on to the steering cylinder. So creating this video because I watched a couple videos and nobody really shows the clear breakdown of where the seals go. It's another case of it's an old machine. When you take everything out, it's all crumbles in your hands, and the seals have been changed to a different style. So gonna put these on in the order I believe they go and hope for the best. I think we'll be okay based on the orientation of the packings on the other cylinders. So this piston, which goes on the end here, this threads on. There's an O-ring here that you have to replace. So if you've done other cylinders and you go to replace this one after them, just keep in mind that this spins on the threads. It doesn't just pull off like the other ones. So that's how that goes. This bushing here, that's, pretty easy to see. The old one seemed fine. This O-ring here, it's got a different, it's not just a round O-ring, it's got some kind of a ridge in the middle. It looks reversible, so I just put it on. Either way, should have been okay there. Now on the gland nut, it's got a brass bushing inside. I'm not taking that out because I don't have anything to go behind it, and the surface of it feels okay, so I don't think it's scratching the piston. The outside O-ring and flat seal, I'm putting the little flat seal, it's kind of a square edge. I'm putting that away from the body of the cylinder, so that will be closer to the tie rod. And on the inside, I only have this little wiper, which I'm going to put the flat side to the outside and the little wiper to the inside. Again, I'm guessing, educated, hopefully. And this other seal, this looks like the seals that were in the other cylinders. And I'm going to put the flared side also away from the rod end. So just for the inside, we have this fatter seal. It's going to go down deeper inside, and then this small wiper, it's going to go in this little groove here. It is hard to clean in there, so I just used a pick to kind of scratch out the rust and wipe it out best I could. But I'm going to put it back together and see how she does. So I know that I said I was going to put this wiper ring on with the flared side facing in, but based on how you can see that the metal machined edge is wider on the top than it is on the inside, I'm going to put this wiper ring facing out, so the flat side is against the pressurized side. I like to cover everything in hydraulic oil before I put it together. It makes it slide together a little easier. Doing this one-handed, so bear with me. So I did have some issues with the seal that's further down, but I just used the handle on one of these picks. You don't want to use metal, it's going to tear it up. So this actually looks pretty good now. So we're just going to give it a little bit of hydro fluid here slide it back together. One thing to keep in mind, they did not send a new plastic ring, which is kind of disappointing. I mean, what does that cost to throw in the kit? This snap ring on the outside of the cylinder is the same. We're not getting a new one of those, but the inside of the cylinder, they did send you a new metal ring, so make sure to put those on before we go forward with the gland nut. I guess it's not considered a nut, but so just a little bit of hydraulic fluid on there just to help her out. Now she's, okay, let's do this. I'm going to take this O-ring back off, slide this guy on, put the O-ring on, and then we'll put this piston back on. I'm going to need 2 hands for that. Okay, so we got the snap ring, the plastic bushing, the other snap ring, the gland on, and the pistons threaded on. I put just a little bit of blue Loctite on there. I don't want it to be murder tight, but I also don't want it to come loose. So we're just going to give it a little once with the impact. And now she's ready to put back together.